Welcome back to Bows and Balls. I'm Brent, and we're going to talk about some stuff and hold some snakes. I got a message. Somebody said they liked the looks of Lepra, my leopard pastel 100% het clown. Wants to see how she's aged because they went back and saw an unboxing video. So we're going to take her out and see, she's in here in the back. Yeah, you probably can't see her, but trust me, she is. And here she comes. Here she comes. Hey, girl. And there she is. This is how she's aged. Hold on here, girl. Fix her big towels. But this is Lepra. And you can see she's nowhere near as vibrant as she was when I first got her. She's still really pretty though. I love her pattern. And she's still got some nice yellows, you know, down here around her belly. And there's some yellows showing through her pattern. Yes, hey girl. But this is how she's come out, and she's what, 4 years older than her unboxing now, and she's got beautiful eyes. Alright, girl. Hopefully they'll pick up. They probably will, maybe if I slide this back a little bit. Maybe then I can pick up her eyes. She got those beautiful clown eyes. The clown stuff always have beautiful eyes. I mean, there are other, obviously she's het for clown, so she doesn't have visual clown in her, but she's got beautiful eyes. And there's her pattern in the, right here in the beaming light. I hope this is picking up all right. And welcome to the new subscribers. If there's 4 of you out there, I would have never thought that I would have got even close to 300 followers. But I'm literally 4 subs away from having 300 followers here on YouTube. So if there are 4 of you out there right now watching this video, if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate that and get me to that 300 mark. I really didn't think I'd get more than 200 if I even hit 200. But anyway, this is Lepra. You want to see her belly pattern? You see how nice and slow she's moving around, you know? But like I said, any of my ball pythons I take out, if I roll her, yep, the light will pick up. She don't throw iridescence really at all. She's probably one of the few snakes that I have. I mean, even my normals, my 2 normals throw wicked iridescence. She doesn't throw much iridescence at all. You know, very little. But she's such a good girl. I really don't have a bad snake. I really don't. Well, anyway, let's take somebody else out. Yeah, this is Lepra, and this is how she's turned out. And she is a leopard pastel, 100% het for clown. And I have not bred her yet. I did pair her a couple times, but it didn't take. And as I've said, with things the way they are, the economy the way it is, and you know, because I'm one that I don't think that snakes aren't selling because people aren't into them. It's the people just don't have extra money for for extra animals and stuff. You know, a lot of people say, say people are just getting out of out of snakes and stuff. And the people that are in it for breeding and whatever, obviously, yes, they're getting out of it, you know, because right now there's no money in it because people don't have the extra money to spend on animals and such. See him, he's not coming flying out now. And this is Capone. And see, I got my thumb right in front of his face. Like I said, I really don't care where I grab my snakes now. See, picked him up by, well, I didn't pick him up by his head, but I come right up underneath his face. And ooh, how's this guy gonna come out? Is he gonna get washed out? This is a banana genetic stripe. A genetic stripe banana, right? Yes, a banana genetic stripe. I normally call them banana G-stripe. That's why I messed myself up by calling them genetic stripe. But Capone is awesome. And he was way more vibrant than this too. Anybody wants to see, you know, the differences in how some ball pythons change. You know, I've got all, like I said, I got unboxing videos of every one of my snakes. So, and you can see how they was as babies, as, you know, color changing wise. And he's actually held a lot of his color, but he was like super bright, vibrant orange. And he was a lot more orange down his sides and stuff. You know, and he didn't have any of these freckles, the damn banana freckles. You know, he was so clean, and now he's, you know, he's not as bad as your normal bananas freckles wise, but over the years he's starting to get more and more freckles. Sorry, but see here, yeah. I mean, he's still a very, very pretty snake, I think. You know, I think he's got great pattern. I love that stripe down his back. You know, come on, buddy. Let's see if we can't get you. There, I'll get him stretched out here. These guys are like, what in the hell? And just something that I've learned over the years, you know, like I say, when I feed between 8 and 9 o'clock, you know, on food nights. And because I have so many different snakes is why I don't randomly feed, you know, because a lot of people, you know, that only have maybe 1 or 2 snakes, they won't necessarily go on a set schedule. They'll go and have like a random, see how nice and slow. They'll have a nice, they'll have a random schedule. So not necessarily every 7 days, they might go 8 days or 12 days. It's just him moving his hide. It's not him farting. Their farts are louder than that. So where I have all these guys, see this guy? He's not nothing. See? This is Caesar. I'm just randomly taking snakes out because that's what I do. No. They all deserve to be out, so I just take whatever one I want. But this is Caesar, a pinstripe. And he's a big boy, actually. For a male, he's a big dude. He's a big dude. Ah, you is a big dude. A big dude. Yeah. Oh, big dude. We gotta raise this camera up, I guess. I keep doing stuff out of the shot. But anyway, so me having as many snakes as I do, I have to kind of go on a set schedule because I don't want to. I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody, you know, on, you know, feeding. So I have set nights that I do it. You know, Monday nights I have Monday night set of snakes that I feed. On Wednesdays, I have Wednesday snakes that I feed, and then I have Saturday night snakes that I feed. So with me, I notice within a day or two of them knowing that they're supposed to eat, because they do. That's what I was gonna get at. Is these guys know when they're supposed to eat. You know, I feed around 8 to 9 o'clock at night on their normal food nights. Most of my snakes are every other week feeders. I've said that in the past. Other than, you know, some of my small snakes, you know, babies I always feed right up, you know, every week, every 7 days. But I don't have any babies anymore. So everything I have here, I feed every 2 weeks, no matter what size rat they're eating. Anything over wean rats, I feed every other week. So anyway, my snakes, I've learned over the years of keeping them that they know within a day or two, they know when they're supposed to eat. So between 8 and 9 o'clock, if you open their tubs, they'll be in food mode. The ones that are supposed to eat. The ones that aren't supposed to normally eat, they might be interested because they can smell me obviously feeding some snakes in here, which it's never a big deal, so you ain't got to worry about that either. You don't have to feed all your snakes on the same night because some of them are going to get mad because you don't feed them. It's not like that, you know. I in the beginning started feeding opposite nights because I always wanted to have a snake that I could hold. I didn't like, you know, not being able to hold them for 3 days, you know, after feeding. So that's why I started getting snakes. Is, well, I, you know, want a second one because I want to be able to always hold one. You know, I don't want to have to not be able to hold one because, you know, something ate. So I've learned over the years that these guys know when they're supposed to eat, and they're ready, you know, and without a doubt, I wouldn't put my hand in there. These guys are super friendly, and I mean, I can stick my hand in any one of these. You see her? I can stick my hand in here and any time. The only time I've necessary, you know, I'm cautious is around 8 and 9 o'clock at night. Come 10 o'clock, literally they know that I don't feed at, you know, around 10 o'clock ever. So I can go through all these tubs at 10 o'clock and make sure nobody's gone to the bathroom and all that. Because normally 10, 11 o'clock at night is about the last time I'm in here checking to make sure that they haven't gone to the bathroom. Because I don't spot clean. You know, that's why I like the paper towels. There's no spot cleaning here. You know, I chlorhexidine my tubs all out as soon as they go. I clean them. You know, it's why another reason I don't really care for ReptiChip. You know, I'm not a spot cleaner. I do not like that. ReptiChip absorbs moisture. It also absorbs pee. So, if it's moist, you keep it moist in there. You know, bacteria. That's, you know, it just, all that stuff, all that moisture in there and spot cleaning just screams bacteria to me. And honestly, to me, you're just asking for, you know, for problems. You know, I honestly would, when I had ReptiChip, because I did in the very beginning, but then it was too much humidity for me. I didn't want to have a million holes drilled in my tubs. So, you know, to regulate the humidity. That's why paper towels work good for me. Plus, you go to the bathroom, I clean you. I just can't do that, you know. As many snakes as I got, I still clean them as soon as they go. You know, this morning I think I had 8 snakes to clean because that's about how many snakes I fed Monday night. So, you know, 3 days later, all those snakes go to the bathroom. So I had like 8 snakes this morning to clean. So now I've lost track of thought. Lost track of thought, buddy. This is Caesar, and you see he's awesome. You know, and snakes can be this awesome. I don't have a bad one. I'm going to just keep pulling snakes out because, like I said, that's what we do. This guy's probably not going to want to go back because he would hang out all day long. You know, he's just that comfortable. And he'd be that comfortable with anybody. He's one of those snakes, even if somebody was scared, I could still let them hold him no problem, because he don't care about all that. He's beyond even worrying about or thinking about, oh, is this human, going to be good to me and all. This girl's one of my shy girls, and then you're gonna see how even my shy girls act. See, and you can tell. See how flattened out she is here. She's a little, irritated, or maybe not irritated, but she didn't really want to come out. But you see it, you watch. It's not gonna be an issue. She didn't hiss. She's not gonna bite. She'll only get better. She'll only get better the longer I have her out. And I don't worry about her around my face. And this is a clown Hetfapide, and she did not prove out. I did pair her to another clown Hetfapide, but she did not prove out. I did get 6 babies from her. No, 4 babies. I got 4 babies, and they were just clown 66% Hetfapide. I completely lost track on what I was even talking about. I'm so sorry, people. I am. But hopefully you're here to look at my snakes anyway. Most of you probably can't even understand what I'm even saying. I'm from Maine. And yes, it's not far off from a New York accent, but it's still unique. Lots of people say I sound like Bob Marley, the comedian, not the singer. But you see her, I mean, this is a nervous girl, but I still wouldn't have a problem. I still don't have a problem taking her out whenever, and she's fine. She might be nervous. She's nervous, move around nervous. She's never even hissed. I've never even heard any of my ball pythons hiss, ever. None of my ball pythons. I've only heard 2 snakes ever hiss since I've had them, and that was Raven, my Guyana, and Motley, my little boa. My Motley boa. Them are the only 2 snakes I've ever heard, and I've got 36 snakes. And I'm not deaf. I'm not deaf. You want to see her clown eyes? She's got some awesome clown eyes. Oh, stop picking up me. Just look at her. Look at her. Not you guys. I'm talking to the camera. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, she's just going to keep moving on me. She does. Trust me, she does have some beautiful eyes, though. These guys. Yeah, oh my God, girl. Oh, I'm going to give up. Just trust me, she does. She's got beautiful eyes. And thank you for even watching me. Because honestly, I don't know if I'd watch me. But hey, my other channel that I did worked out pretty good. I had a weed channel. If you hadn't noticed, I got some grow lights in my closet. I had a weed channel that did pretty well. But we don't do that channel anymore. Now it's all about snakes. It's all about my snakes. But anyway, let's take another one out, because that's what we do. It's what I like to do. I just like to show my snakes off. And as shy as she is, you watch. Watch this girl. See? As shy as she is. And she's probably my shyest my shyest ball python. Literally. All my other ones, I mean, literally, I have absolutely no problem. See, she's holding her tail straight up. That's the tip of her tail. That was kind of funny. Almost like the pinky thing. her going away. Oh, this girl went to the bathroom. You went to the bathroom. All right. Well, you know what? Let's show these people. Come on. Come on. Everybody's going to get a chance to see. All right. So this is what I do when it's just me. And you can fast forward because we'll come back to this. But I'm just going to show you. I set my girls or my boys up here when it's just me. Because I like to still have them out, like I said. You know? So, and she'll be fine. And you see, she's not scared. They're that comfortable being out. Check this out. My wife got me that. See that? Looks like they're going up. It's a humidifier. We thought it was a lot bigger. We got Temu'd. Or Temu, whatever the hell you call it. Anyway, we're going to show you how I clean my tubs. I know, everybody probably like, and see, she's not going to go anywhere. We'll come back to her. Right now, we'll just show you how I clean my tubs. And why I think it's just too freaking easy. My chlorhexidine solution diluted. I will admit, if anybody that uses that chlorhexidine bowl, I use cheapo food grade gloves. Each one she did pee. Trash can right there. Chlorhexidine. Do it all out good. I use up a lot of paper towels. As you're going to see, I do not spare any expense when it comes to paper towels. Yeah, that's it. Do the bowl. Outside the bowl. Start at the front where there was no pee. Get this all up. Then work myself to the back where there was pee. And I spray it again just because. And I do the same method again. Start in the front where there was no pee. And this is just to make sure that, you know, if there's any mold or bacteria from the moisture that's in here, that it all gets killed. You know, I want to make sure that it is a sterile tub. And I love I sometimes love these damn paper towels, but not right now. I don't like it when they don't rip right. But I love these paper towels that are half towels. They fit perfect in a CB70 tub. And then I go half sheets up the side. And just because it is paper towel and it don't hold a whole lot of moisture, one single layer, I double up the center and then I do another one right here. Just to help hold a little more moisture. The tub goes in the back, bowl goes in the front, fresh water. And then I give it a little squirt in the front with a little moisture, and boom, that's a done tub. And cause smaller tubs take even less time. So, you know, with 36 snakes, I'd still prefer. And here's my girl. What's she doing? She's moving around up there. See that? She went over to this side and all the way back. And she's coming back over here. And she might even come right to me. Huh? You gonna come right to me? Come on. Actually, she is starting to come. But I don't think we want to sit here for 5 minutes waiting for her. So I'll just pick her up. And there we go. And she's all clean back. And you see how she was up on top of her house? There's proof too. I told you, when my snakes go to the bathroom, they don't want to be sitting in it. So they'll either be on the total opposite side of their tub, or they'll, let's see if I can move this back. Yeah, when they go to the bathroom, they won't sit in it because they're so used to being clean, because I keep them super clean. You know, this is a pied. 100% het for albino, and she's a beautiful girl, and she has lost a lot of her oranges, man. She looked beautiful. Go back to her unboxing. It might be in the description, you know, pied, 100% het albino, but her oranges were beautiful. I mean, they were like popping. You know, for like super bright. When I say popping, I mean super bright. Super, super bright. And she's lost a lot of her oranges. I mean, she's still a gorgeous girl though. And I myself like the low white pieds. You know, I don't like them because I've got 3 all white snakes. You know, so I myself like the low white pieds. You know, if I didn't have as many. You know, I got this girl right here, Storm. She's in shed. But we got Storm here. You know, she's all white. She's a Butter Mojave. And then we got my super, my super buddy. My super Mojave Butter. I mean, possible banana. Oh no, he's not. He is just he's a super Mojave banana. Sorry. So anyway, so I got white snakes, and I got one more here too. Hold on. Another white snake. All white snake. Right there. Boom. So I got all white snakes. I don't need your high white pied. I like your low white pieds. So I got to show 3 other snakes right there, boom, along with this girl. But this is Electra, named after my Electra Glide. And she is a beautiful girl. She's getting ready to go in the shed. I can see she's wicked pinks. She's got wicked pinks there. So anyway, we'll go ahead and put her back. I'll have the Dumels out, and I'll have the Raven, my Guyana, out in the next video. You know, they both ate Wednesday, so Wednesday night. So I give all my snakes, whether it's bow or ball or what, I always give them at least 3 days. I like to give them 3 days because when I have them out, I have them out, and I don't want to be worrying what's going on, whether they're stressed or whatever, if they're digesting. I don't want to have to worry about any of that. And not saying I'm up playing volleyball with my snakes, but if I get up and I go over and I'm making a coffee, when they're out on me and I'm in the other room, I do my normal thing. They hang on. They know to hang on, but yours won't. If you've got babies and such, they won't know to hang on. So you will have to be careful. They'll seem like they're hanging on, and then all of a sudden they'll let go. Trust me. I know. Because I've actually flown one across the room because she was sliding, and I went to lift my arm trying to hold her there, and when I did, she slid down my arm, and it just it sent her about 5 feet away, and she slammed the floor. And because it was in the very beginning when I was still scared to death of snakes, still kinda, and actually it was Storm. It was that first white snake I showed you. And I went over, I'm standing over, and I was worried about picking her up because I thought for sure she was going to be mad at me. But she wasn't. She was fine. All right, I can't take her out. We just saw Sunny. We'll take one more out, and then we'll call it a day, all right? Maybe we'll have two. I don't freaking know. But eventually here, we're going to call it a day. But here's my albino pied. And I love her because she's a low white. I do. I love those low whites. And nothing against anybody that has high whites. You know, for me, I like the low whites. Tell me what you like best. If you like low whites or you like high whites. There's lots of tongue tripping here in any of my videos. We do not edit. If you're looking for, for the new people here, if you're looking for that fancy crap, you ain't gonna get it. I'm sorry. It's all about my snakes, and that's it. Just trying to sell, the fact that snakes are amazing, and there's absolutely no reason that we need to scare them, that we need to be scared of them like I've been. I mean, for over 4 years I was scared to death of them. So, but just to let you know, unedited, not fancy, this is what you get. This guy was with her. This guy was a rescue. He's a normal. He's a very pretty normal. And you've messed up your tub, bud. You've messed up your tub. Alright, we'll get back over here. These guys are both awesome. They're great. This guy was sleeping. I could tell. I scared him because this guy's wicked sociable. This guy right here, he is super sociable. He's normally one of them snakes that no matter what time of the day it is, as long as it's not first thing in the morning. I mean, like this time of day, he's not into being out, or thinking he's coming out, I should say, because he don't care whether he's out or not. But normally you open his tub and he's coming right out. He's super sociable. He's really a good boy. But as you can see, it still takes him a little bit to come out of it because he doesn't really know what's going on still. He's one that we haven't had him but maybe a couple months, 2-3 months now. Same thing with this girl. But she is such a wally. She is so sweet. She is a sweetheart. Just trust me, she is. And this girl, I can tell, doesn't have a mean bone in her body. That albino pied. And she's got beautiful orange eyes, orange pinkish eyes. Looks like grapefruit. Color of grapefruit. If any of you guys know what grapefruit looks like. Some people might not even have grapefruit, I guess. These guys are so hard to try to get eye shots. I can do pretty good. I got some really good Instagram eye shots. But I really enjoy having more than one out. I see a lot of people only have one snake out in a video, and I ought to take out like 8 snakes sometime. Anybody be into seeing that? If anybody's still here, anybody into seeing 8 snakes out at once, and just seeing how they all act together? Because I'm pretty sure I could handle it no problem. Because this is about as much moving around as you'd possibly see. And 8 snakes, I mean, what's the chances I could have, make up a lie that, 8 snakes are that chill and them not actually be that chill out in a video altogether, Because honestly, has anybody has seen one yet? I pretty much have had every one of my snakes out now in all these new updated videos. And has anybody honestly, even, I mean, Capone, that one video when he come flying out, that one video that's marked not clickbait, It wasn't clickbait. He did. I opened his tub up and he come out at me. You know, I think I startled him. I think I scared him. I think he was probably going for a drink of water or something. He was already kind of up. And when I opened his tub up, I startled him, and he, you know, did defensive come out, you know, almost like a food strike or food, you know, what they do if they were in a food mode. But anyway, let's put some snakes back. Let's see if I can. This girl will go right back. Watch her. I do not have a name for her still. This albino pied. We got this guy's name's Holly. Believe it or not, I have 3 well, not believe it or not that I have 3 Hollies, but believe it or not, I asked somebody to come up with a name, and they actually came up with Holly for this one. I don't even know how I didn't even come up with Holly on my own, but it was cool. We got 2 snakes named anyway. This is Holly, and then they named Phoenix, the female fire. Whoops, sorry. That's Blaze. Hi, Blaze. How you doing, bud? How you doing, bud? See, reach right over his head. He don't care. They don't care. How many snakes you seen out now? This guy's probably not gonna want to go back because he is, like I said, he is so super sociable, and he's a really good snake. But he still hasn't been with us as long as, you know, he hasn't been with us 4 years. You know, the ones that have been with us for 4 years, I mean, it's evident, you know, how chill they are. You know, reach right in, pat. But anyway, I guess we'll end this video with that. In the next couple days, I'll shoot another video, and we'll have Raven out, and I'll have that Doom Rolls out for you, bub. Because I love Roxy too, you know, and it sucks because I don't know whether I should do like boas in one video and then do all balls and you know in another video, or you guys like seeing them out together? Because I'll have them out together too. My snakes are chill with each other too. I mean, not just me. That they're just, you know, I think because they're just so chill, period, it's not a big deal. They don't set each other off. I can have boas out with balls and so forth. I've had them long enough. I'm not worried about any diseases, because yes, I do know that by rights you should keep your boas away from your ball pythons, but mine have all been to the vet and been vet checked, blood work, all that. I don't have to worry about it. Plus, they've been together now for 4 years. If there was any issues, that I would have already had them. So, but I recommend that you do not have your boas around your balls in the very beginning. You want to definitely make sure, because boas carry a disease sometimes. Not all boas, but some boas, if they come from the wild or whatever, could have a disease that's known to kill ball pythons. You know, I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't know all the particulars, so I'm not going to I don't want to make myself really stupid by talking about something that I don't really know about. I did, because 4 years ago when I first got all this and got boas, I knew and I researched it and I knew all the particulars, but I've lost it over the years because I'm not getting any more boas. I'm not getting any more ball pythons, so I'm not concerned about that. If I go back and I'm going to get any other snakes or whatever, I'll go back and I'll refresh my memory on, you know, this and that you got to worry about and watch out for when you first get a snake. You know, but boas, for the most part, you shouldn't have around your ball pythons unless you've had them to a vet and you know for sure they don't have that disease that doesn't necessarily kill boas. It's weird because this disease that they carry doesn't necessarily kill boas, but it will kill ball pythons for sure if they're around them. So just a little piece there. You know, a lot of people don't talk about that anymore. You know, but there is. So research it. You know, the disease that boas carry that can kill ball pythons. Google it. And I probably will too, and maybe that way in the next video I can give everybody better information other than sending everybody to Google and search it. But Cleo, my girl Cleo, she says, "Oh, somebody's in the snake room, come hold me." But she's out every day, so it doesn't hurt her to have to sit in there for a little bit. But anyway, hey, if anybody's still here, I need 4 subs. I need 4 subs and I hit that 300 mark. And that would be seriously very cool for a guy like me that, honestly, that's making it. Honestly, I didn't think I would hit 200, you know, not on snake-related stuff. And just me sitting here jawing, I would have never thought. So if we could get me to that 300 mark, I really would appreciate it. And I hope this video was, I don't know, it's something worth watching at least once. You know, I try to always film something worth watching at least once, because I've watched plenty of movies that I've said, look, you know, okay, that was worth watching at least once and never watch it again. And that's what I strive to do here, is at least put out something that's worth watching at least once. So anyway, from my house to your house, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody out there. I honestly figure everybody has something way better to do than to watch me. But obviously you guys don't, or at least I'm interesting to some people. And I do appreciate that. I really want you to know that. You know, because I wouldn't shoot these videos if I didn't feel some sort of love coming back, even though, you know, nobody's really said anything. But you guys just watching my videos does it. It makes me feel good. And it makes me really feel good because I really love showing my snakes off. And that's really what it's all about. And for me to be able to show other people that snakes can be so amazing. You just got to give them a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. Well, patience is time, I guess. But, you know, and just do everything nice and slow and methodic. You know, think about things as you're doing them to be nice and slow and not herky-jerky and, you know, all that. Because once you get them trusting you, your snakes can be just like all mine are. I can do whatever I want. It's never an issue. I can hand them off to pretty much anybody and not worry about anything happening. So, but anyway, I've gone long enough. All right, remember, if you can't be good at it, people. Cheers.